A group of residents and traders from the Castle Road area of Bedford are concerned about plastic bags and the environment in general. So why are they meeting tonight? To see a film about Hawaii? LNTV News went along to find out.
My name is Jack Johnson, and I grew up here in Hawaii on the north side of the island. It's called the North Shore, and pretty much surfed any second I had a chance to, and just grew up surfing all the time. I like spending time in the water, whether it's sailing or snorkeling, or it could be anything, just taking a swim. And it's nice to have fish around. The ecosystems that are created around a coral reef, you take away the reef, you take away the whole system.
My name is Abigail Basketter, and I am a member of the Zero Carbon Castle Group, which is a local community group that was established recently in Bedford to try and tackle essentially the issue of climate change and reduce our carbon emissions locally, as it's a growing concern globally and locally. And we set up an initial meeting in July of 2007 and invited all the local residents along through flyers, and had someone speaking at that meeting about what you could do locally to sort of try and change the amount of emissions that you're producing. And we had a great response. Over 50 residents came, and since then local residents have continued to meet up to discuss projects, ideas and ways we in the local community can reduce our carbon emissions.
No, she does not sail with me. She sleeps on the bottom of the sea. What did the deep sea say? Tell me, what did the deep sea say?
Tonight, our film screening was focusing on a project that we have come up with to introduce reusable bags into the local community rather than using disposable plastic ones. And we selected two films to try and emphasise the problem and the solution in terms of plastic bags and disposable items generally. The first film was the BBC Natural World programme, which focused on Hawaii, looking at the amount of rubbish that's washed up on their beaches and the amount of plastic that's consumed by animals and is destroying the habitats and the wildlife in that area.
Beach on the big island of Hawaii. This area is an accumulation point for marine debris. It's currently in the running for the title of dirtiest beach in the world. Most of this debris is not from Hawaiians themselves, not from products that are consumed here, not from tourists that use the beaches. Most of it comes from what we call the Pacific Rim, the area on the continents surrounding Hawaii. The shores of Hawaii are littered with the debris of civilization.
Every year, the world produces nearly 150 billion kilograms of plastic. It is thought that as much as half ends up in the environment. Once there, it doesn't break down, it just accumulates.
Well, my name is Justin. I'm from the Cheese Kitchen, which is on Castle Road. It's a local cheese shop, and I also run a local website called Buy Local, which is an online farmers market providing local produce to local people. I came along tonight because I've been asked to come by the local Castle Zero Carbon Group. Very impressed by the two films we saw. Firstly, about the impact of plastic waste on the environment, as shown in Hawaii, and secondly, about how a consumer society produces this plastic, which causes the damage. In my own shop, we've been using paper bags for over a year now. On Buy Local, we're using biodegradable bags. I'm very keen to get the cloth bag, reusable bag scheme on from the Castle Zero Carbon Group in place in my own shop.
My name's Rick Sanderson from a company in Bedford called buylocal.net. We basically set up an online farmers market about a year ago, supplying all local produce to the people of Bedfordshire. Abigail, one of the organisers here, is one of our regular customers and sort of tried to get me involved with the event. Justin, who runs the Bedford franchise for us, is actually a Castle Road shop. He's also got the Cheese Kitchen, so we're right at the heart of the community. I think it's an absolutely terrific event. I'm thrilled for the turnout. I can see a lot of work's gone in, and I think the messages were really powerful. You know, there's lots of things we can do, just small changes as consumers, not necessarily as businesses or the jobs we do, that can make such a massive difference. And all we've got to do is have a little bit of thought about what we do and how we do it, and we can exact massive changes. So hopefully this is just the start of something bigger, and I'm really quite excited about it.
It was a good turnout tonight, though. How do you think they reacted to it?
Amazing. The film screenings so far to date, we've averaged probably about 15 or 20 people. So to get sort of in the region of 50 people tonight, it's just been incredible. And it shows you just how passionate people are about this particular issue, and taking responsibility for environmental issues generally.